Alrighty, we got our crank pulley on. It's seated on. I got the wrong fucking seal in the mail there. It had this huge lip that stuck out, so luckily I bought two because one kind of got fucked putting it in and it hit the crank pulley here. But put the other one on the lathe and lathe down that edge, and now it doesn't rub and engine spins over freely. We got our water pump spinning. I need a 37.5-inch belt, or yeah, I had a 40, way too long. Looked like it was 2 inches shorter, would be perfect. And then somehow now the 38 is also loose. So either 37, most likely, is what I'll grab. Interestingly enough, yeah, I never really fucking spun this one after I welded it, and yeah, same fucking thing. It's just a little bit rip, but we'll see how it is. The next thing I did is made these guys. I kind of tried to see out how I could mount these remote mounts like over here, but then my coolant washer fluid tank is in the way, or I gotta move that, and it just started becoming more work than what it's worth. And then the hoses, because there was the 90 port or the straight port, had to come around and back over, and I just worried that somehow I was gonna get an air pocket in here, hammer the brakes, and then it would just have an air pocket and I wouldn't have brakes. So we made these guys up. They're a nice tension fit. Don't mind the lathe grooving, as I didn't pull it out as I drew across the board, but it's fine. The O-rings are nice and in there. And then, yeah, don't mind the chattering either. But yeah, those go on to these reservoirs here. So those go in there. There's a clamp that goes in there, and then we'll figure out some way of either having a tie down that pushes on the top of the reservoirs and just kind of holds it in place, or I don't know if I really want to try attempting to weld something there to there and have it line up perfectly and then clamp it down, but we'll figure something out. It also comes with these T-bolt clamps, so I thought I'd get some smaller ones or maybe some longer bolts, and then yeah, just maybe having something come off and hook around, because it doesn't need to be much, it just needs to be something. So if there's any sort of vibration, it'll not let it pop out. Now, I mean, these are quite the tension fit, so one better than the other, as I'm not a machinist. But yeah, that's where that is. I got my new fans. Trying to buy fans locally, it turned out to be such a pain in the ass. So I just said fuck it and went with the Big Daddy Spall fans, because they're guaranteed to be fine. Whenever people do reviews of fans, they use, oh, where are they? Oh yeah, like those shitty ones, and then they compare them to OEM, and the OEM is phenomenally better than those. And then they'll grab these and they'll test it against the OEMs, and these are just as good as the OEM fans, which is a testament to how good OEM cooling fans are, and how, if you're not swapping your radiator, the benefit of aftermarket fans is nothing. I mean, look at the Mishimoto ones, all that. If you actually look at the actual CFM of them, or the cooling capacities of it, it's vastly less than the usually most OEM fans. But yeah, we will continue on, and hopefully get this thing kind of more buttoned up. But yeah, aside from that, smell you later.